Breaking news in Washington, D.C., where the Senate is set to vote on a sweeping tax bill. Republicans do have the votes to pass the bill, but the House has to vote on it again tomorrow. Eyewitness News reporter Eric Hahn joining us tonight with more on that and the steps taxpayers can take now to prepare for the changes ahead.
Kathy, because of a procedural error, the House will have to vote on the measure a second time before it can go to the president. Regardless, the bill is expected to become law, and for Illinois taxpayers, that means paying less in some ways, but more in others. Today, history in the House. The biggest tax overhaul in a generation, clearing a major hurdle.
The conference report is adopted without objection. The motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
Speaker Ryan's gavel rolling off the table as the chamber erupted in applause. Tonight, Americans asking what's in the bill. Nearly everyone gets a tax cut next year, but corporate America will see the biggest, from 35 to 21%, and the cut is permanent. Republicans say those cuts for corporations will trickle down to Main Street America, leading to hiring and higher wages. But Democrats are skeptical.
This is the biggest tax break for the wealthiest people in the history of tax code reform.
Democrats pointing to a new analysis that says in a decade, 70% of the middle class will see a tax hike, 76% of the wealthiest a tax cut. The plan also limits deductions from state and local income and property taxes, capping them at a combined $10,000.
A lot of people in Chicago will see a tax decrease next year, but a fair amount of us that live here will actually see a tax increase because we have relatively high property taxes here and income taxes here, and we're going to lose that deduction next year.
County treasurers are seeing an influx of checks as people prepay their property taxes before year's end.
Now the floodgates are open because they see that deduction being ceilinged.
Prepaying your property taxes may not be the best move for everyone. You should check with a professional. Now, the president for weeks has been promising tax reform for Christmas, but it's likely he won't be able to sign it into law until after Christmas. Alan and Kathy, perhaps not until early in the new year might it become law.
So we all try to figure out what it means for us. All right, Eric, thanks so much.